a little bit of rye flour, a little bit of bread flour, a little bit of wheat flour. Although I've done a lot of baking in the van, we haven't shared much of that on this channel, but that all changes starting today. Making a mix of wheat and rye bread, and Shyla asked for rye specifically. As we tour through Canada and Alaska, I'll be sharing little somethings with you every week that you may even be able to follow along with and try at home. This recipe was made up on the spot, makes 2 loaves, and takes about 24 hours beginning to end. First we will weigh out the flour, water, salt, and yeast, and mix those all together by hand. I don't love rye, so I'm doing it with a wheat blend.
So today we're crossing into Canada. We're coming from Washington and we're going to Vancouver, Canada. I'm very excited about this. I think this time it will work out. We have all of our documents prepped. If you have your vaccination, they don't require you to show proof of a negative COVID test. If you don't have your vaccination, then you do have to get a COVID test within 72 hours of you arriving at the border. So they make it pretty simple. They ask you to download an app and you upload all your documentation to that. You still do need to show your passport at the border. Last time we came to Canada, they did not check our van, anything like that. I'm not sure what they will do this time, so we will keep you guys posted. Are you excited to go to Canada?
Oh, I'm totally excited. If you remember last time, we only got to go to Canada for about an hour because our mobile hotspot didn't work in Canada, even though Verizon assured us it would. So we had to turn around and come back. So this time, we have no restrictions. It's going to be an amazing trip. I'm very, very excited. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited that this time we're not depending on a hotspot or anything like that. We've prepped ourselves, so I'm ready. I'm very ready. We are at the border right now, and I think it's going to be about 30 minutes of waiting in line. We'll see.
I think that's Peace Arch. So this week's episode is sponsored by the wonderful people of Trippin' with Brad and Shyla. Those lovely people decided to sponsor another one of our awesome videos. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Do you like supporting the little guy?
Are you into the latest fashion?
Do you wear t-shirts?
Do you want to see all the mishaps that happen as we drive our home from Baja to Alaska? Oh, hey, Brad. Where'd you get your shirt?
Whoa!
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just tripping over our new merch. Sweet, my package from Trippin' came. Yes, just what I wanted.
How's it going?
On board?
Just 2.
Where's home for you folks? What brings you guys up into Alaska?
Just vacation.
Vacationing?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, that was painless.
It's crazy to me that they don't check your gear.
Go ahead. Whoa.
For today, we're going to be in Vancouver, British Columbia, and we're going to just hang out, go do a few errands, and we will be taking a ferry tomorrow to Vancouver Island.
Now that the dough has rested for 45 minutes and begun to rise, we're going to start doing the folds. After the folds, we let the dough rest for 45 minutes and then come back to it to do another fold, repeating this step 3 times total. After the last fold, we're going to let the dough rest covered for about 45 minutes. Now that the dough has rested and risen, we are ready to start shaping it. First, we start with the pre-shapes. Once the pre-shapes are done, we let those rest covered for about 20 minutes. And now we begin our final shaping. We'll shape our newly formed loaves into floured bread baskets. These will go in the fridge overnight and will be ready to bake in the morning. So, the one thing that we did get to smuggle into Canada, some delicious homemade bread. And now it's time to bake it. It's a good looking loaf. All right, let's throw it in the Dutch oven. Always working around Chief. Always working around Chief. So got our Dutch oven preheated. Got our Dutch oven preheated. The highest it will go, which in the van is about 500 to 550 degrees. Alright, put the Dutch oven in the oven. Oh yeah, that's a good looking loaf.
That was good. It's a little light on the rye, but it's very good.
So we came to the spot hoping that we might be able to stay the night here. It appears we can't stay the night here, so we just baked our bread and took the dogs on a long walk because there's a trailhead right over here. So I think we're gonna probably end up stealth camping tonight so that we can catch the ferry first thing in the morning. We'll pick you back up tomorrow and let you know how things turn out.
Today's exciting, not only because we're getting on a ferry and doing new things with the van.
And Chief.
And Chief.
Chief's never been on a boat. He's never been to Canada.
Neither have Kinley and Sophia.
Never boat?
I don't think so.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
The best thing about having your home with you when you're waiting in line for things is you can make yourself a snack. Shyla made us some toasted and buttered bagels.
I think we're loading on to the ferry right now. This is crazy. We're taking the ferry to Nanaimo.
Nanaimo?
Nanaimo. I'm so excited! We're doing it! What do we have here on the... Is this supposed to make that noise?
Don't know. We're heading up to the sun deck.
This morning we put our home on this ferry and we are taking a 90-minute ride to Vancouver Island. Specifically, we left from, I'll put the name right here, I think you pronounce it Sawasan. And we're going to be landing at, I believe it's called Nanaimo.
It's not as scenic as I was picturing in my mind. It's a little foggy, but it's okay. It's still nice. It's still cool. We get to take our van on a... But
Yeah, let's... Oh, it's so cold. It's cold and a little rainy. While you're on the ferry, they ask everyone to leave their pets either in their car or on deck number 4, I believe. So the dogs right now are just hanging out in the van. All the lights are on and we have the fans open, so they're just hanging out, chilling.
how's everybody doing in here? You guys been tooting it up in here? Kind of stinky.
It's nice, warm, and soft. It's nice and warm. It's very soft and it's warm because it's fresh out of the oven. Tastes really good.